Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to the Operation Hill 100 Heart channel where we do what? Focus on healing, humor, and hot motherfucking topics. You already know what segment you tuned in. Y'all know how y'all be thirsty for these dear DJs. Y'all some nosy ass bitches just like me. So let's get into it. But before we do, go right now. Hit the thumbs up on the video. Go right now and like the video. Hit the thumbs up right now. Let's get into it. Dear Deidre, my man and I just came up on a year. I love that for us. Because we are working towards getting more serious, we decided to attend some of each other's family functions this summer. Now, it's a lot of women in my man's family that I have to finagle my way around. Fine by me. I have the stamina to do it. Big dog, never the little one. Right, sis. Okay. But these sisters and cousins of his have some friends that frequent the family events. DJ, my man, is the man. So I'm almost sure he fucked a few of these women. Will I ask that? Fuck no. Will he admit that? Who cares? He fucking with the big dog now. Okay? But it's just this one weird bitch that really be on my man body whenever we're at the functions. If it's food, she wants to make his plate. If he needs something else, she's running to get it. If my nigga spills something, that bitch becomes a human mop. At first, I was laughing at this idiot embarrassing herself over a nigga that's viewing her as a family member when she so desperately wants to suck his dick. But I'm not laughing anymore because something happened the other night that made me feel like this nigga don't view her as a cousin and more like a kill. Ooh, okay. My man went to a party with some friends that I decided not to attend with him. Shit looked lit, so I'm fake mad I missed it. Anyway, I'm looking at one of his cousin's snap story and I see my man and a family friend in the background. Then I see a random nigga come put his hand around the family friend waist, and then I see my man push him and them exchange some words, and then the video ends. It fake looked like my man felt the way about the next bitch getting some attention from a nigga. The fuck? I want to say something about it, but I don't want to seem pressed. Do you think I should approach the situation or leave it alone? Let me know what you think. Sign, am I bugging or is they bugging? Well, alrighty then. Take a sip of my water. Anytime that I do Dear Deidre, there's a B word that I use. In at least every maybe third Dear Deidre, I have to use the B word. And I have to use this B word surrounding romantic relationships, relationships with family, friendships, work relationships, church relation. Listen, I have to use the B word a lot because the B word has become a large part of my adult life and many others, because either one or two things happens with the B word. Either one, folks really struggle to enforce this, or B, folks really struggle with folks who have this. The B word is boundaries. Right? Boundaries, 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 boundaries. Okay? Okay. Now, you and your man are in a relationship. Seems like you digging old boy. Everything is everything. Yada, yada, yada. Love that for y'all. Like you said, you're the big dog. Got it, right? I also understand that there is women in his family, and like you said, that's his family, so I can shake and move around them to be able to be in a relationship with my man and be able to coexist with his family. Beautiful. Love it. Got it, right? And then there is the women on the outskirts, right? And I want to say this. I have been the girlfriend, I have been the family member, and I have been one of the women on the outskirts, right? So I understand all three roles, right? And I'm going to tell you something about being each one of them. I'll start with the girlfriend. In an effort, no, it wasn't no effort, I actually did it. In doing so, in my relationships, every last one of them, I have enforced my boundaries. So whoever I'm dating at the moment, they're very clear on what the fuck I like and what the fuck I don't like. Now, if I recognize that some of the things that I dislike conflict with who a person is, then I just have to reevaluate if this relationship is going to work for me. Because if I dislike something, I'm not pretending that I like it to please you. Right? So if I'm in a relationship and my man has female female family friends, that's all it needs to fucking be. Right? And friendships, we cool, we laugh, we joke, we keep everything platonic, and that's that. There's no feeling of it may be anything more. Because number one on the list, it shouldn't be. And number two on the list, my man should never make me feel like it is. And number three on the list, my man should never allow anyone else to make me feel like it is, because I don't like that. And my man is aware of that. Right? Okay, that's that when I'm the girlfriend. Right? That's how I enforce my boundaries there. As the family member, right? And I'm trying to enforce some boundaries. If my male cousin and my homegirl like each other, that have nothing to do with me. Everybody is grown. Y'all do whatever it is that y'all do, right? But if my male friend brings around a lady and he's claiming that woman, I'm letting my homegirl know, listen, because we at the family barbecue and you're not turning up my family shit. Whatever you got with him, get some clarity on it. Because he's showing up with this girl saying that that's his woman. And I don't need you all emotional and getting in your feelings and trying to turn up my family barbecue because you think you got something with my cousin that he don't think y'all have. So if you can't keep it together and you don't have clarity on what y'all got going on, do I need to uninvite you? Right? That's me creating boundaries, because I do not want you disrespecting my family. And if you in here tussling with my cousin girl, that's disrespectful. Right? So that's me creating the boundaries as the family member. Now, let's go into creating the boundaries as the family friend. Right? Okay. Sorry, y'all, I had some ice in my drink, right? Now, this family member, this guy, keep flirting with me, keep acting like you like me, keep making me believe we got something, right? What we got? Because if we don't have anything, sweetie, it's certain things you just can't do. Case in point, if we don't have anything and somebody else trying to holler, you don't need to be disrespecting that somebody else because me and you don't have anything. That's number one. That's creating the boundary, right? Number two, if we do have a little something, I don't want to see you with your other bitches, right? Whether I'm your girl or not, I don't want to see you physically with your other bitches. So if you know that you ain't my man and you seeing somebody else and you like that person enough to want to bring them around, can you inform me so I can know not to come around? Because what I don't want to see is you with your other bitch. Because then when I start doing things and showing how much I like you after I done had a few drinks, now I'm being viewed as disrespectful or out of pocket because you're here with your girl. What the fuck about what we got? Right? So here I am letting you know to let me know so I can uninvite my motherfucking self. Let me put that boundary up. Right? So these are all three ways that the women in this situation can create the boundary. Now, let's go into your situation. I heard you say in your letter that, oh, you know, when she be there playing herself, you be laughing and joking, watching her play a fool, right? Is the man laughing and joking with you? Are these discussions that you're having with him like, oh my God, when you spilled something, she became a human mop? Is he aware that you're aware that when you guys are in each other's presence, she's being weird? You know, is that a conversation you and him have had? Because it's not fair for me to be about to crucify him over something that he's not even aware of. He may view her behaviors as normal because maybe this is what she's always done since they've been around each other, because she's always been around their family. So with her acting like she likes him and all those things, he's probably going around it like, I don't pay that shit no mind because that's what she's always done. You know, especially if him and her don't have anything going on. right? So I wonder, is he aware that you have some type of feelings about her always maneuvering and making everything happen for him like she's his woman when you guys are all together? If he's not aware, then all of these conversations need to come to a head when you address him about what took place on that motherfucking Snapchat video. Now, I personally, if it was me, again, I could be wrong, I would be asking for him to get a copy of the video. If the cousin got it, I want a copy of the video because I want to go through the video detail and clip after clip, because if I'm addressing you about something, I don't want you to be able to wiggle out of it and be like, but that's not really what happened, bitch. I seen it. I watched the video. Okay? So I think that you guys should get the video. That's just my suggestion, right? So we can watch it together, because I don't want to jump the gun. Maybe I did. Maybe I saw something that didn't really happen because of how much I love you. Who knows? So let's get the video so we can have the facts. But in any event, let's just pretend that he can't get a hold of the video. The cousin deleted it. She don't know what happened, yada, yada, yada. Let's talk about what you know you saw. Which is, it seems as though somebody approached her and they did so in a manner that would suggest that they might like her, they might be trying to get with her, they might be trying to holler, and it made you feel away. At least that's what I assess. And even if it didn't make you feel away, when he approached her in a manner that he did, you got physical with him. Why? And I think you need to be clear cut, straight to the point. Because what it sounds like to me is, and it also sounds like this to me because of what you said you do when you're in a space where it sounds like you trying to play cool. Like, I ain't nothing, I ain't stressing nothing, ain't nothing getting to me, I'm good. They can't move no mountains over here, which is fine if you're really cool. I don't think you're really cool. I think some of these incidents get under your motherfucking skin and you want to choke the shit out of him and her, but you're trying to play it off like you could. A large part of the healing journey is being transparent with yourself and with others. Let me say that again. A large part of the healing journey is being transparent with yourself and others. If it made me feel a way, I'm going to say something about it. Now, whether anything is done about it, hey, we'll get to that when we get there. But I have to say genuinely what I feel. But I think before you could get there, I think you need to own what you feel. And I think for you, you're trying to be on some, it ain't that serious. It ain't that deep. These bitches know what's up. Like you said in the letter, I'm big dog. That you are. That you are, girl, you Clifford. But at the end of the day, whether you're big dog or not, that doesn't make you exempt from having feelings. And if you are romantically involved with a person and they are doing something to disturb your peace and fuck with your feelings, you need to address that. Number one, you need to address that because that's what mature people do in relationships. It's nothing wrong with saying hi. Come here for a second. I didn't like what happened on Tuesday at 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And addressing a situation and sharing what you feel, there's nothing wrong with doing so. Now, in all fairness, like I always tell you guys in every goddamn video that I make, there's facts and then there's feelings. So you may address a situation with what you feel and try to finagle the facts to fit your feelings. No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Two things can be true at the same time. You could feel like they like each other and they could not actually like each other. But it's just the way you feel. And because your feelings should matter in your relationship, we need to discuss what's going on that's making me feel that way and how we going to make that stop. Because if that's not going to come to an end, this is not going to work. I can't continue to feel this way in my relationship. That's the long and the short of it. Right? So do I think you should address your man? 100%. It's your man. It's not like you didn't say in a letter like, oh, we trying to figure out what we got going on, so I'm not sure. No. You said it loud and clear. That's my man. So because that's your man, and in all relationships, it's okay to be vulnerable. I don't know if you're there yet. But I just want to inform you, it's okay to be vulnerable. And a part of your vulnerability could be you sharing what you feel instead of telling yourself, I don't feel anything because I'm the big dog. No. You feel something, and it's obvious you felt something because here you are writing a letter. And it's okay to have those feelings. It's 100% okay to have them about a person that you're in a relationship with. That's where your feelings go. Right? So if that's what you feel, you need to express that. Hi, I felt like when I seen 1, 2, 3, that 1, 2, 3 was going on. Can you explain 4, 5, 6 or no? Right? And he could only explain to you his version or the truth of what took place in those moments, and you can either accept it or reject it. It's totally up to you. But what can't happen is for you to sit around and act like you didn't get upset about something that you saw and it doesn't bother you. No, I think it does. I think it does. I think it does. And I think it's okay for it to bother you. I think you have to be very, very honest and very, very clear about your feelings. It's okay. You know, we live in a world nowadays where people do take advantage of you when they think that you're soft, or they see you being vulnerable, or they know that you care about something. Yes, we do live in a world where that takes place. But if a person is going to get in a relationship with you, knowing that relationships come with feelings, and then take advantage of you when they see that you are projecting or sharing your feelings, then that person is mistreating you. And that's not a person you should want to be with anyway. Because the person that wants to be in a relationship with you should always care about your feelings. They should actually hold them up in high regard as if they were their own. So whatever trauma you may be having about sharing feelings, because when you did back in 88, that didn't really work out for you and all that, I hear you. I hear you. But if you're going to get into a new relationship, then you need to be able to discuss what you feel with the person you're in a relationship with, especially if you're feeling something regarding them. I express all my fucking feelings to my man, even when it ain't got shit to do with him. Let me tell you what I felt happen on the train today. Pookie is looking at me like, was your life in danger? So really and truly, bitch, I don't want to hear this shit. Now, he don't say that, but I know that's what he thinking, right? But I can appreciate the fact that even when I'm coming in telling you how I felt about something or someone that has absolutely nothing to do with you, you're always willing to take my feelings into consideration. That's what people do for each other when they're in a relationship. So, big dog, while you trying to be Clifford and all that, I think you need to come up off that pedestal and have a real conversation with your man about this situation and how it made you feel. And the reason why I'm heavily suggesting that is because one thing I've learned is that when you don't build your boundaries and you don't enforce them, things will continue to take place until you can't take it anymore. And now when he's dealing with it, it's over, or an explosion, or tears, or you trying to fight him, or whatever, will take place once you actually explode from all the shit you allowed to take place. He going to be looking at you like, what's this about? And you going to have 66 things to run down to him. And he going to be like, why are we on thing number 67? Why didn't you say anything from thing number 1? But you know why you didn't say anything, sweetie? Because you was too busy trying to be big dog, Clifford. That's fine. That's fine for people who you don't have an emotional attachment to. Then yes, you can be big dog. Yes, you can be Clifford. But when it's someone that you have feelings for, whether it be friend, family, whomever, you don't have to pretend. You can be very honest and forthcoming with your feelings, because that person is supposed to be the person protecting them. I don't know that I need to protect them if I don't know that they're there. So you need to talk to your boy. You need to holler at your boy. Right? Once again, let me say this, because I know women like the back of my hand, right? Feelings are not facts. So he may tell you a story about this video, and you looking at him like, do you want me to open up your throat with my nails? Like, because it may not be up to your standards or to your liking, right? But that could also be because of the way you feel. It could also be because he's lying. But either way, I just wanted to be clear that feelings are not facts. So you can't tell him his feelings the same way he can't tell you yours. So if your argument is going to be, well, I feel like you're doing all of that because you like her. If he says that he doesn't, just because you're saying that he does doesn't make it a fact. It's just what you feel. It doesn't necessarily have to be true. Feelings are not facts. But they should always be taken into consideration when dealing with a person you have an emotional attachment to. All right, my dear. Okay. The long and the short of this is you asked. You asked, and I'm being very real with you. The answer is yes. Yes, you should be very clear on approaching this situation. Be very transparent. Listen, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I observe. This is what I need. And there's no way for him to get up out of not knowing or understanding or not being aware of. I'm telling you, so we can move forward. And if that's your boo, like you say he is, and y'all trying to have a future together and yada, 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 then he will be able to get information, be able to explain some things to you, and be able to fix some things to your liking. Because that's what people do who love and care about you. You know, and if you guys can't get on the same page and he can't understand how you feel, and he doesn't feel he has to honor your feelings because feelings are not facts, then you have to reevaluate if that's the boo that you want to continue on with. Because pretending like you're big dog to not have to show emotion, knowing that there is an emotion, is not the best thing to do. It will only lead to bitterness and anger. And eventually, those emotions will come seeping out and they will manifest in the most worst way possible because you've been pushing them down and pushing them down and pushing them down for so long. So, all right, my dear. Okay, well, like I said, I answered your question for you. I definitely gave you the truth. I said to you what I think you should do, but it's pretty much up to you. It's pretty much up to you. I can't tell you how you should address this, when you should address this. You asked, so I answered, right? And in any event, you wrote a letter. So that means you really, really wanted my feedback. And I really wanted to give it to you because you know me. Everybody knows me. I love, and I want to see relationships progress and move forward. And I want an invitation to the wedding. But if you need me, I'm here. Come get your Healing Heart session. If you need to come get it before you approach him about the situation, sure, I'm here. If you need to approach him first and then come talk to me after you get his response, sure, I'm here. If you guys need to come talk to me together, I'm here. I'm here always. I'm doing the work and it does not stop, right? I really, 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 truly appreciate you guys writing in. You do not know how much I love dear Deja. I'm going to continue to do the work. And everybody who needs their Operation Heal 100 Heart sessions, come get them. Come get them. They are here and ready for the taking. In any event, ladies and gentlemen, please like the video, hit the thumbs up, like the video, hit the thumbs up, like the video. If you're new to my channel, good to have you. Good to have you. Welcome to the healing segment. I hope it worked out for you as well as it works out for me. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up on the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're new here. If you're a subby who has been here, go back and watch my old videos and let me hear your feedback in the comment section. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and enjoy your day.